If you say you haven't been jealous of someone, you're lying. That's it. What do you think of when you think of jealousy?
Well, I immediately think the green-eyed monster.
Well, I think jealousy has negative connotations.
It's okay to be jealous. It's natural.
I think we can all point to certain moments where we've looked at someone else and wanted what they had in a way.
Maybe common thing in what jealousy means to me is when you see somebody living a life or living in the way that one strives for.
Welcome to Jealous Podcast, presented by Bing Bang. They should move this place to Altoona.
Altoona?
Toontown. That's where I live.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, there's got to be something.
I like how you're like,
going with this.
Altoona? No.
Is there anything there?
No. What? It's the far east side. It's the what?
Hey, they got a mall now.
Yeah, actually, that
changing.
is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. All right, let's roll. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Welcome to Jealous Podcast.
Thanks.
How you doing? Welcome to Bing
Good.
Bang.
Yeah. Third week?
Third week.
Yep.
So you made it past day 7.
I did.
You're an official employee.
Yep.
And what's your title?
And business office manager / accounting, a little bit of everything.
Whenever there's a slash,
There is a slash.
it can get a little hairy.
Uh-huh.
Are you excited about it?
I am excited.
I always ask that, and I shouldn't ask if you're excited because I shouldn't already put that out there. How do you feel about it?
I'm excited.
You are excited? So this job kind of came to you a little bit, right? You weren't looking.
It did.
So
yes.
when you heard Bing Bang, what did you think that was? Had you heard of Bing Bang before?
Never.
It's okay if you hadn't. That
Nope.
means I'm not doing my job very well, but that's okay. We will address that in Q3. Just kidding. So yeah, what did you think that it was?
I never knew the name at first.
Yeah.
So my old coworker, she just told me it's this cool up-and-coming marketing company. So I really didn't know the name of it until I got all the details, and at that point I already knew it was a marketing company, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of exciting stuff here compared to construction.
Right, and that's what you were doing. You were doing construction.
Commercial construction, yeah.
Okay. How did you get into that role?
So I started out as a property manager of some townhomes.
A landlord?
A landlord, yeah. Not an exciting job.
When I picture landlord, I don't picture you.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I don't know what's a landlord look like.
Okay, if I close my eyes and I think of a landlord, I'm thinking of a white, middle-aged man wearing a ribbed tank top, which we can't call them.
Tank top.
We can't call them what they used to be called.
Uh-huh.
You can bleep this, wife beater.
Mm-hmm.
And cargo shorts.
Oh. Okay, but these were high-end townhomes.
Still.
Still the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
No.
rude of me to say?
Yeah.
It is.
No.
Well,
Just a lot of the property.
we have to cut this part out. It's like, I don't want her business, or, vice versa.
I feel like back in the day that may have been.
Yeah. I stereotype people, but only landlords. Can I just, okay, this is off the rails, which is another segue about something else that we're going to say. Well, it's already gone off the rails, but I'm pretty sure we're watching Murder, She Wrote in the office right now. I'm pretty sure that's Angela, what's her name? Mrs. Teapot from Beauty and the Beast. I'm pretty sure we're watching Murder, She Wrote. Who's in control of the remote today? Probably the office manager, if I had to guess.
Whoa.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. What happened to the music?
Angela Tinsbury. What's her name? Angela Lansbury. Angela Lansbury.
It's a fancy name.
It is. British
Like
names
that.
are always better than English American names.
Uh-huh. I agree.
That's okay. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Property manager.
Property
/
manager.
landlord.
Property manager. So not your typical, when I think of a typical
Yes.
landlord, maybe we will put this out on social. When you hear landlord, what do you think of? I think of
But if you think of property manager, what do you think of? Landlord?
No, I'm thinking Yeah, no. I don't think when I think of property manager and a landlord, I don't think of them as being the same thing.
Okay.
So that was probably pretty exciting. Was that an adventure?
That was an adventure. Something different every day.
So you got to field everyone's concerns, curiosities, complaints.
Noise complaints. Parking complaints.
Parking complaints?
Oh, yeah.
What were some of the most interesting things that you heard?
Some of the most interesting things. Let's see. So we had someone complain about their neighbor's car leaking oil in their own driveway.
Oh, in their own driveway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which isn't a huge concern to the other neighbor.
No.
We had someone who they moved in, and a couple weeks later, they said there was a giant hole in the drywall when they moved in, which it was a brand new townhome.
Yeah, you can't really slide that one past.
Nope.
Anything juicy? I'm just here for the hot tea, the hot goss.
We thought we may have had a dead body at one point.
Okay, tell me more.
So we had someone call with a wellness check. They hadn't been to work in like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, no.
So we got everybody together. We got on the golf cart, headed over there.
Okay.
We had our key with us just in case, like no one answered. And then the
You
guy.
were prepared to go in and find?
Yeah, we had to.
No. At
Yeah.
that point, I would have called the authorities. Ring,
Well-
ring, hello. I think
We
we've
need
got
help.
We got a code blue. We got a cold one.
Maybe if someone didn't answer, we may have.
Yeah.
He answered.
He answered? So you brought a team of people. What?
Oh, yeah.
What was your thought process there, bringing in a team of people? So then you were all scarred for life? You all got to see a dead body?
It's the most exciting thing that probably happened there that month.
That
got
month. That
Got
month.
everyone on the golf cart for that one.
That's excellent. Okay. How long did you do the property manager position?
See, about 2 years.
Wow. 2 years of fielding complaints and just.
Tours.
What was the median age of the people that lived there?
I would say late 20s.
Oh.
Or after their kids are out of like high school, college.
Those are probably the worst ones, right? The moms.
Yes, because those two groups don't exactly get along when there's parties and alcohol and people over who's taking up parking.
I love that.
It's a whole thing.
I would have loved to have job shadowed you just for a day, just to see. And then if you would have let me answer the phone, I could have handled some of that. And maybe that wouldn't have been good for your job. So maybe not. Maybe that's a really bad idea. Okay, so wait. So let's reverse.
How we got to this point.
How we got to this point. Okay, so now you're at a marketing company. Then you were at a construction company. You were a property manager.
So I started as the property manager for the construction company.
Okay.
So
Got it.
they sold their property.
Yeah.
So they only had 2 sets of townhomes, sold them, and I was freaking out because I didn't have much notice. I needed to find a new job. It was the only properties they owned. And a couple of days later, they called and offered me a position in their corporate office.
Okay.
So that's how I got into commercial construction accounting.
Oh, Erin, that
Got thrown right into the accounting part.
So can you clear up another stereotype that accountants are boring?
They're not. I thought so too. So when they said that, I'm like, oh, even in college, I avoided all my accounting classes. I did not want to take extra. Like, not want to be an accountant because everybody stereotypes
You're
them.
too busy wearing a hot pink dress with a zebra print bottom. We'll talk about that
Exactly.
later. You don't want to go to accounting. That's not
fun.
That's not fun.
The people are not fun.
No.
That is a lie. I had some of the most fun people in our office.
Were the accounting
Were the
people?
accountants. Mm-hmm.
Probably because they reserve all their creativity for outside of the accounting.
They do.
They don't have to put any of it into their work. I feel like with other creatives, people that do creative things for their jobs, they have to put so much creativity into their jobs. By the time they get home, they're just like,
They're all out of creativity.
it's gone. Don't talk to me.
No, I like to conserve mine.
Yeah.
For after work.
Love that. Okay, I love that. So reverse it all the way back to little Erin, little girl Erin.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Was it an accountant?
No, it wasn't.
What was
Does
it?
any little girl want to be an accountant? Probably
Hey.
not. When I was really little, I always wanted to be a vet.
Me too.
Until I realized it's like 8 years
Yeah.
of school.
Okay, that means you had a favorite animal. What was your favorite animal when you were a little kid?
Cats. And I'm not even a cat person now.
I don't know. I laugh. I loved cats too. I mean,
You were thinking more like exotic.
Yeah, I wanted to be like a dolphin vet, which I
Oh.
think they'd call that like a
A
marine
marine
biologist.
I think everyone wanted to do that.
Isn't
also.
that such the, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom yourself back to second grade. All the little girls like, I'm going to be a marine biologist.
As we live in Iowa.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
That's so funny. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Keokuk, Iowa, so it's very southeast point.
Yes.
It borders like Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa. It's where they all
Wow.
meet. Mm-hmm.
I bet there's all kinds of kinds down there. We've got our lovely neighbors to the south. I mean, they're just different. I'm just kidding. They're probably-
Hey, now, I'm half Missourian.
Oh no, Erin, that's too bad. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm making so many enemies on this episode, and so you may just be taking my place the next time. I may be canceled after this because, like,
We can talk about Illinois, though.
Illinois. I do have opinions about people from Illinois.
Yeah.
I do. I always have.
Yep. I mean, it's a huge state also, so
Yeah.
when you think Illinois, everyone just thinks of, like, Chicagoland.
Yes, and even if they're not from Chicago, they're from Chicago.
They're from Chicago.
Well, I'm from Chicago.
Everyone's from-
I don't think so. I
No?
don't think so.
Or if you're from the suburbs, everyone's like, they're from Chicago.
Yeah. No.
No.
Even though
it's not
there's
true.
really, 2 hours.
Yep. Just like Des Moines, some of the suburbs.
Yeah, I do say I'm from Altoona or Des Moines because I'm like, I don't really want to say I'm from Altoona.
So do I. If I say West Des Moines, they're like, oh, you're from West Des Moines.
Oh, you're one of those. And if I say I'm from Altoona, they're like, oh. Just kidding.
How long have you lived in Altoona?
Oh my gosh. 6 years?
6 years?
Almost 7. Wait, yeah, 6 or 7
So
years.
how did you end up in Altoona?
Oh, okay. So I used to, before this, I worked for Vermeer in Pella, and I worked there for 5 years. Great company, loved it, loved that job. And then my husband moved, before we got married, he moved down here from Northwest Iowa, Storm Lake. So he lived with me in Pella for a little bit. Then he took a job in Altoona for State Farm. So then I was like, oh, I will be a selfless wife. We'll just move to Altoona and I'll drive. And then I did. I drove for a couple years and then I got this job. And then he actually went to Knoxville to work for Weiler, which he travels a lot. He's not down there a lot. So we actually like flip-flop. So we've just stayed there. I don't really know why. We've definitely outgrown our home and we need to be on the lookout for
Now is not the time to look for a
No,
house.
it's not the time. It's not the time to want to build. So,
No. It's crazy, the prices of homes.
yeah, I don't love it, Erin. It's kind of a touchy subject.
Okay. Not bad?
I'm just kidding. I need to go reach out to a property manager, maybe a landlord.
go.
And see
Get
if
a
I can
landlord.
rent. Yeah, so that's how that happened. Super boring story. Nothing great about that, but yeah.
Renting's not fun, though. I
No.
do that right now.
Oh, you do?
I have 2 roommates. I live with 2 guys.
What?
Yeah.
How is it?
I think it's better than living with girls.
Yeah.
They're easy peasy.
Do you get your own
like-
bathroom?
No.
Erin.
I have to share a bathroom.
What?
I know.
What?
But he's like my best guy friend, so
Okay,
it's fine.
that's good.
And he's always working, so he's never there.
And
So
that's
it's cool.
true. And if you did have some sort of issue, say he leaves beard hair on the sink and you're just like, gross, like don't do that anymore. You could not have that same conversation. Well, it'd be weird if a lady was
That would
shaving
be
that
weird.
much maybe. But if there's any sort of bathroom issue, you can't just like, there's no way to delicately bring that up to a lady because she's going to get pissed. But a guy won't.
Automatically.
Yeah, automatically. And then it's going to be a whole big thing and you're never going to get back to where you were before you accused her of leaving her beard shavings all over the sink. So
Exactly.
I'm just letting you know.
It's not a
That's
good
actually
idea.
very good. Wow.
I'll
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. Happened to me before, and she accused me of it, and I was just really mad. We're not the same.
Your beard hair is everywhere.
Yeah, it was, which is rude. I have a condition. Oh my God. This is off the rails. Okay, so when you were a little kid, so was your community super small?
It is, I think it's about 11,000 right now,
Oh, okay.
but it's not near any big cities. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the bigger city of all the small towns.
Got it. So everyone in the small towns would have to come to you to go
for
to
Walmart.
Walmart, grocery store,
Hy-Vee,
their
yeah.
hall. Yes.
Yeah. You want to go to a bar?
Oh,
Got a couple bars.
nice.
Yeah.
Very good. So you're from Keokuk, the city. I'm from Keokuk County. So
Are you really?
We're kindred spirits. in
Okay,
that way.
so what's a big city in Keokuk County?
There are none.
There are none.
No.
Okay.
So we have to go to Oskaloosa. We would have to go to Oskaloosa or Ottumwa to go to.
So you're from close to Ottumwa?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. I worked in Ottumwa for
Nice.
the Ottumwa Courier for like 6 months.
So
And when I
Ottumwa's
tell
like
you, that
my
was awful.
halfway
That was
point.
awful.
Was it?
Oh.
Is that like your first job?
Oh yeah, it was like my first real job away from my dad's company. Yeah, it was.
Didn't enjoy it.
No.
Well, I told you I sold DirecTV, didn't I?
Yes.
My first job.
Yes. What was your?
Well, after Dairy Queen, of course, in college.
Oh, you did Dairy Queen in college?
Oh, yeah,
What's
the
your favorite
summers.
Dairy Queen snack?
Oh, we just basically made our own blizzards with like a little bit of everything in it.
Gosh, I would have been 200 pounds
Yeah.
heavier by the time I left that job.
We brought in snacks and put them in the ice cream also, and cereal. We tried
What?
everything.
You brought in your outside products? to put-
Yeah. we had plenty of time on our hands then.
This is my dream. Okay, I think that this would be the best blizzard ever. Okay, you take an oatmeal cream pie.
yeah.
You freeze it. Okay, and then you could chop it up into little cubes, and then you drop it in the blizzard, and then you whip it up. Would that not be delicious? Did
That would
you
be
ever try that?
really, really good. And almost if you put the marshmallow cream in there
Yes.
too, and the
Yes,
ice cream,
you would
blend
know.
it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That sounds good.
Do you have any connections still at Dairy Queen? Could we go and could we go to the local Dairy Queen? You show your card. They say like, oh yes, the brethren.
You have to bring your own snack to put in it,
Yeah.
maybe.
I would. I'd bring
I
my
know.
frozen cut up oatmeal cream pie. Could you just drop a
Could
little
you
bit of this
could
in
you
there?
blend that in there?
They'd be like, no, ma'am, you're going to,
You have to choose from these.
yes. Oh
Our
my
menu.
gosh. Yum.
So that was fun.
Yeah. Okay.
We
So
didn't
then-
serve food, so that was even better. It's just ice cream.
Just ice cream.
Yeah.
I'd be in a heap of trouble for real. I
Yeah.
would have just
Oh, yeah.
eaten it all. Yum. Okay, so you did that in college. So where did you go to college?
Grandview.
Grandview
Yep.
College.
Went there, played basketball 4 years.
You're an athlete?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So were you a great athlete in high You obviously were a great athlete in high school.
Yep.
Did they come and
Basketball.
like scout you out basketball?
They did. So I'd never heard of Grandview. Never really thought of moving to Des Moines. And then they came down there, watched a couple of us play in our game, and kind of opened up this whole mindset where I'm like, okay, I've always wanted to live in a bigger city,
Yeah.
and this would kind of be my chance. I didn't know anyone at Grandview, so
You
I was a little
didn't?
bit, no, I was so nervous. Like normally you will go to a college like that your friends are
Yeah.
going to, or like everyone's going to Iowa. So I kind of did the opposite thing, but it was awesome because I met like 30 new girls
Wow.
right away being on a team, and it was really cool.
Did you ever expect you were going to be a college athlete?
Yeah, I mean, I played basketball since I was really little, so
Really?
that was kind of what I was working towards.
How did you get into basketball when you were little?
I think my show and tell when I was in kindergarten was my basketball, and I was showing off my dribbling skills.
Oh my gosh.
I know, so my mom had to get me on a team,
She's
and
like,
then
well, we kind of have to do this.
yeah,
now.
yep.
That's great. My little boys are 3 and 1.5, and I'm just like, well, I really want them to play baseball. So
You want to be a baseball mom?
I do. I do want to be a baseball mom. Baseball's the sport I really enjoy. They look so cute in baseball hats. So it's just kind of like what
Push
we
them
need to
towards
do.
it.
Yeah. So we have one of those like Fisher Price tees with the balls outside, and Hayes wants nothing to do with it. So we've got some work to do. Some
Yeah.
work to do.
Probably because you want them to play.
I know. So I'm just gonna walk away.
Don't play that.
Don't do that. Don't be good at it. Don't really practice a lot. I'd be one of those moms. Jeez, that's horrible. Okay, so then you graduated, you came to Des Moines, you played basketball, and then what? So you're here now. What do you do outside of here to like, you say you're creative outside of here. Prove it. What do you do?
Creative?
No, it can be anything.
All right. So I just love to be active. So I'm in CrossFit, which is
Oh my
I knew you were gonna say
Oh God.
Sam knows.
Are you vegan too?
No.
What if you were? Oh my gosh. Okay,
No,
so
no.
I'm gonna shit talk the CrossFit community, the landlord community,
Missourians.
Missourians, Illinoisans. They are annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm sweating, you guys. Who else? Oh, well, I was not going to say anything bad about train engineers or conductors.
Conductors, yeah, both. They
They're
have both.
badass. So,
We
why?
haven't even got there yet.
I know, but I was about to. People were going to be like, and then I was going to totally redeem myself. Don't, you just wait. I'm thinking of ways to creatively, like, amend everything I've said at the end of this. So, yeah.
We have bebopped around a little bit.
We have. It is. Sam has his work cut out for him when he's editing this because it's not going to be a clean cut. That is for sure. Okay, so you CrossFit. The only reason why I say anything bad about CrossFit is because it looks very hard. I would never, ever be able to do it. And I'm jealous, which is the whole point of this podcast. I actually am jealous of CrossFitters there. I said it. It's out in the open. Like, leave me alone. But why do you like it so much?
After college, not having anything competitive right away was kind of a shock. So I needed to put that competitive energy towards something, and CrossFit definitely does that. So every day you go in and you have certain people that you're competing against, or you're competing against yourself trying to get your better scores. They have like benchmark workouts, so you do it like once every 6 months just to see how you progress, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they don't like CrossFit because they've never tried it. So if you like working out, I feel like CrossFit isn't that far off from like when most people think about CrossFit. It's they think of it as dangerous, or
Is that why it has such a, like,
Yeah.
people are funny about CrossFit?
Mhm.
Why are they funny about CrossFit?
like they're not doing the movements properly because they're going so fast and so heavy at the same
And
time.
they're hurting themselves.
Mhm. Which, if you go to the wrong gym, you know, you're prone to injury sometimes. But if you have a good trainer and they know what they're doing, and you learn the form first,
Yeah.
usually good.
Did you vet? Did you have to, like, go to a couple to know that you landed on the right one?
I did. I've been to, I think, 3. So
Really?
this is my 4th one. Yeah.
All right.
You just got to find the right coach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right group of girls to compete with.
Yeah. I did, like, a boot camp type situation. And it was very,
Yeah.
very, very similar. And I tell you what, I loved it. I loved it. I would just do
so
it.
you would like CrossFit.
I would like it. I'm
so we'll
just,
sign you up Monday.
Sure.
We'll get you started.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll just be safe in my little couch. My little comfy couch. Oh my goodness. Cool. What else?
Bike riding.
Yeah.
So I got into that the last couple years. So going from West Des Moines downtown and back is about 28 miles.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
perfect.
We need to do Bing Bang Ragbri again. We did it probably 4 years ago, and scariest experience of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done it. What's it like?
Well, I have kind of a skewed opinion. I hadn't ridden a bike in 15 years. No joke.
Oh, okay.
15
You didn't
years.
train.
No.
Okay.
I hopped on a bike that I borrowed from a friend like the night before. I rode it one lap around the neighborhood. I'm like, sure, this is fine.
It's like
But
riding a bike.
they don't warn you. It's just like riding a bike.
They say.
Literally riding a bike. They don't, I mean, okay, these people have trained, and then you're out there, and I'm on this bike that's too big. I'm wearing someone else's bike shorts. Going down a hill, I felt like I was going 150 miles per hour. I was probably not going that fast, but my hands were shaking, and it was just like a really scary experience. So then I made it to the beer bus, and then I was done after that.
So there's a bus that takes you from stop to stop?
No,
Oh.
I just didn't move.
You just sat on the bus.
No, I sat outside of the bus.
Okay.
The Iowa Beer Bus, they serve Iowa beers. So I
get it.
just,
Okay. Yeah.
A
So did you
lot.
make it to a couple stops?
I made it to the first. So I made
The
it like
first one.
15 miles or something.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You'll have to
I-
train for a next one.
Yeah. Okay. Cause even if I wanted to mentally get back on the bike, physically I couldn't. I tried to get back on, and I mean, things hurt. It hurts.
Yeah. No, it really does.
Like, does your body get used to that?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
'Cause it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any amount of padding can. warm
They're like,
your-
it's because you don't have the shorts. And I'm like, even with the shorts.
No, even with the shorts.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
I
it was the
agree.
shorts that hurt. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's fun. Do you do like fun rides, like bar hopping rides and stuff like that?
That's
Yeah.
the best. And then I saw the normal trail that goes straight downtown, they're closing it for 2 months this summer.
What? Why
So
would they do it in
I
the
don't,
summer?
That's what I said. Oh, tying this in, I think it's because the railroad had to give them a permit.
That pesky railroad.
That railroad.
That pesky railroad. Why? How do you have... Wait for it. Erin, you have railroad ties.
Oh, that was perfect! Look at Sam's face. That was great.
It was going. It like was lift. It like put itself up on that tee for me,
You set
and
it
I
up
just
perfectly.
she gone. Okay, tell us about. Tell us about your railroad ties.
So my brother actually works for BNSF, so he is a conductor on the railroad.
That is
Yes.
legit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, close your eyes. Think of what you think of a railroad conductor. Pinstripes everywhere.
Pinstripes?
Like those pinstripes, you know what I mean? Like not like zoot suit pinstripe, but like the blue and white pinstripe conductor jumpsuit.
Oh, from back in the
with the hat.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
things have changed, haven't they?
Now they wear like bright orange with
Yeah.
reflectors on them.
Love
and,
that. Love that. Gotta be safe. Safety
Yeah.
first. So how did that all come to be?
There's not a lot of like great jobs, in small towns. And that is one of the better jobs back there. So I think he's been on for 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and we just found out last year that each year you can take your family on a ride along.
What?
But he's been hiding that from us.
Erin, I hate to admit this. and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he doesn't want to take you.
He does not want to take us.
You'd ask so
and
many
now we are so
questions.
excited
Yeah.
to go on our first ride along.
So put it on the calendar. When are you going?
I don't know yet.
And where would you go? Where could you go?
His routes are from like southeast Iowa to Chicago or southeast Iowa to Kansas City.
Nice.
So those are his
Are
routes.
you Cubs or Royals
Cardinals.
fan? That's right. Me
Yep.
too. Cardinals. Oh, they need to loop on down to St. Louis and
Yeah.
just drop you off and pick you up.
It's only about 2.5 hours from my hometown, so it's
yeah.
closer than here.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because you're right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, there are
There are
huge perks to
Oh, yeah.
Missouri and
You're a lot closer to
Illinois.
Nashville.
yeah. How far is
Chicago?
Nashville from there?
About 7.
Oh wow.
So I think it's like 10 from here.
But I saw I creeped on your calendar. I'm just kidding. I saw that you're gonna be off on Friday. You're going to Okoboji? How
Oh,
far?
no, Ozarks.
Ozarks. Ozarks. Okay. How are you closer to the Ozarks too? From
Yeah,
your
it's only
hometown?
like 3 hours.
What?
And then from here, I think it's 5.5.
Damn.
I know.
Nice.
So there's like 8 of us going down there.
That is
Super
gonna be
excited. We have a boat, and
You do? Do you have a driver too?
we do. We have a driver
What? Why did you say it like that?
because he just took his boating test last week. But
Okay. Please be
he's
careful.
licensed.
I'm a mom, and that made me sweat too.
yeah,
Please be careful.
it's gonna be great.
Do we
He's
have a bird
responsible.
run into the window? Oh. Okay. Yeah, be responsible. So is he coming with you, or is he from down?
He's my roommate. He's coming with
Oh
us.
my goodness.
Yeah.
He sounds like
It's a lot of fun.
a ton of fun.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
As long as he's gonna be responsible, then
Be responsible.
that's great.
Of course, yeah.
Is it like a special occasion?
Just the last 2 years for Memorial Day weekend, it's like their kickoff event at one of the big like pool bars. So it's like a big old pool party.
That sounds like so much fun.
It is fun. I think it's called No Ducks Given.
Someone who plays on words
And they
today.
have giant like duck inflatables in the pool, and it's gonna be fun.
That sounds like a ton of fun. I mean,
Have you been to the Ozarks?
yeah, like 100 years ago.
Yeah, changed a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure it's changed a ton. I couldn't keep up. I simply couldn't keep
I
up.
don't believe that.
Oh, yeah, no. As the older I get, the longer it takes to recover from certain activities.
I'm
Plus,
feeling that now that I'm 28.
You're very young still.
I'm almost 30.
That's not.
We're getting up there.
Sam, are you 30?
Oh, you're so close.
I'm on the other side. I'm on the, my,
How is it on the other side?
It's not bad.
No, okay.
No, it's not bad. It's actually it's actually fine. I buy a lot more like retinol, eye cream, and things like that.
My friends talked me into that last year.
Well, it's working. You don't have a wrinkle on your face.
It's makeup.
No, I actually reapplied my makeup in the car, so it's probably a little bright.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Done that.
So we were just talking before this started, and we will. I don't know. I'm gonna hold up this picture. So we would have been. Okay, I'm 33. You're 28. So
Yeah,
I mean,
what year was this?
Same kind of experience,
Uh-huh.
probably. So let me see. Let me just see this picture of this dress.
I feel like this was my middle school.
Oh
Was this
no.
No?
I wore this dress. I don't know if you're able to see it. Make Sam zoom in. Sam, can you see that? How old were you when these dresses were popular? Because I was in college. I was a junior in college when I wore that dress to a New Year's Eve party. And
So then I was in high school.
I thought I looked good.
For the times?
I thought I
Sure you
looked
did.
real good. I thought I was going to meet my husband that night. I didn't.
No.
I met,
And you think it was the dress.
it was a man. It was not even a man, a partner repellent. That dress, I would say. Especially, I mean, it didn't have the zebra. Did yours have the zebra print?
Yeah. But mine was the zebra on the front,
Oh, yeah.
and then I think it had a pink strap that went across.
Hot pink,
Hot
white,
pink.
and black were, oh my God.
It's all you needed.
It's all you needed. And maybe some glossy lips,
Oh, yeah.
and some like
Sparkle gloss.
frosted sparkle eyeshadow. I think
Yeah.
we've come a long way. I think we've aged like fine wine, Erin.
We have.
Oh my goodness. Wait, segue. Don't know why. Don't really have a natural one. Dogs. I like dogs.
I love dogs.
Yeah. Do you have a special canine friend?
Yeah, his name is Chevy, so he's a golden retriever.
Gosh, golden retrievers are the best.
He is. Like, he's just like an easy dog. He just wants to hang around, and he's the sweetest thing. So he just turned 3.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Is he still like chewing on things? And
He never did.
He never did.
Mm-mm. He was
I
the best
lost
puppy. I lucked out.
so many pairs of sandals to my dog when he was in the like 8-month age
Yep.
range. He just chewed on everything. Wow, you lucked
What kind
out.
of dog do you have?
He's a Clumber Spaniel.
A what?
A Clumber
A Clumber.
Spaniel. He's really cute. He's big and white and cute and ornery. I'm just thinking, I hope I raised my blinds today because he's destroyed.
He wants to see out.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
a dog dare walk by, it's
He'd
not
freak
good.
out.
Oh yeah, rip those blinds right down.
Yeah.
Not good. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, what are you the most excited about what impact are you looking to make here at Bing Bang?
I'm just wanting, you guys are all like go-getters and just
Thank
being
you.
inspired. No, you really are. You guys don't just come to work just to do your 8 hours and leave, and I love that. And I just, you guys are very inspiring, and it's just kind of something that it's a mindset, and you guys all have it. And I think when you're around people, you start to develop the same thing, and I love that about you guys.
Awesome. We're so
Yeah.
excited that you're here.
I'm excited.
When Lori, you used to work with Lori's
Sister,
sister, right? She was just explaining you to us. I'm like, yeah, she sounds legit. And then we had your interview, and that went
Oh boy.
nuts. And which is crazy. If anyone's still listening at this point, listen to the last. I apologize. I'm on one today. I'm kind of in that same squirrely mood I was in during your interview, but Melanie's was too. I was just like, I don't know. It's you athletes. I like try to match your
is.
energy, and I'm not one, so it's very just like I'm nuts. But yeah, that was quite the interview. And
was
for
great.
some reason, you still accepted. So we're
did.
really glad that you did.
I didn't go off the interview. I went off of what Lori's sister told me.
Thank
No, I'm
God.
just kidding.
Thank God.
Totally joking.
Because it was a shit show. I don't think that I've ever been a part of a interview that was that all over the place. She left, you left, and it's like we all had hangovers. We're like, what just happened?
My favorite part was I think Lori had asked if anybody had any questions, and Grace wanted to know if I worked out here when they started putting in this road.
Yeah, what's weird about that?
But to go to work, I never took this road, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where she was coming up with that question at.
Yeah, Grace was in rare form that day, and
loved
we
it.
love to give her a really hard time about it because Grace always has her shit together. She's just always like
on point.
She is. She was always on point, and she was not off point that day. She was just like something different was going on. So
Must have been my energy.
I think so. It was just
It's all over the place.
Yeah, it was. I'm just kidding. I was like, you left, and I just looked at everyone. I'm like, even if we accept, or even if we offer this to her, like, don't be surprised, you guys, if she says no.
No, Angela had told me a little bit about, I'd be working with her sister and just how cool this company was in general. So, like, I had a good background before I came.
Good.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
We're glad. What else do you want to talk about? Anything else that I didn't
know.
cover?
I don't know.
We covered a lot.
We
We covered a lot.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I need to apologize to a few people, landlords. Apologies to
Missourians.
you, Missourians. My biggest, I'm sorry, and I thought about it, and I was wrong when I said that. Illinoisans. Nope. Gonna
Not
pass right over
annoying.
that one. No, they
No.
are.
No, they still are. It's getting worse.
Kidding. Getting worse. And who else? Yeah. Clap for me. Clap for me. Sam, you're gonna have to cut so much of this out. I apologize. Who else did I offend today? I don't know. I hope nobody else. Okay. But Erin, we are so glad that you are on the team, a part of the team. We can't wait to see all the awesome things you do. I know I've got you I'm going to pull Erin into this, and this. We're just going to do so many cool things together. So welcome to the
Thank
team.
you.
I can't wait till you bring your own guest on here and you don't have to listen to me blab as much and just grill you with the world's oddest questions. We're glad we haven't scared you off after 3 weeks, and we're
Nope.
just really looking forward to what the summer and the year, and
Yeah, it's going to be a good summer.
it is going to be a good summer. Be careful this weekend.
I will.
All right. See you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.